Hello and welcome back to the stream, guys. We're here. We're playing some Garticphone. I think we should be anyway. If you haven't already gone on, you can. It's right there. Hypothetically. Oh my goodness. There should also be a poll up, guys. If you don't see a poll, consider that. But also, hang on. Let me go ahead and welcome. By the way, is it Uli? Is it Uli? Uli? Eli? It could be Eli because it's I'm not sure. Is it? That's why it's confusing me. And also welcome Purple. I'm glad to see you're in. I'm glad to see you're here. But I'm sad to hear that you got, your paper flunked. That's not very fun. It's not very fun at all. But I'm glad that your game got, published. That's pretty cool. That's on Roblox, right? If I recall correctly. Also, you can use your channel points. There's a bunch of different things. If you want them, vote for them. I don't know. They're right there. If you really want to, you don't have to. We are going to be probably starting here. No, it's on. You're going to have to whisper it to me because you can't post links. Just click my name and hit whispers. Or Game Jolt. Try to say it with a Slavic accent. I don't even know if I can. I'm from the Midwest of the United States. Uli. Itch.io. And I know about itch.io. Let's see here. Hang on. Let's see how Google Translate says it. Let's see how Google translates. Let's see. I'm always curious because I think it's pretty funny. All right, let's go and see if I can find it. All right, there we go. Hang on. All right, ready? That's not how I want you to say it. That's just saying. That's just saying it. Uli. Uli. No, that Uli. All right. There we go. I think that's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny. All right. So the first one, so the IULY, you mean, or do you mean the one that was like hang on, where was it? This one? Yuli. Yuli. Is that the one you're saying? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, no. And I figured it wasn't. It's the one that sounds like a human. All right. Uli. All right, I got it. All right. So, guys, if you want to join in, just click on this link again. Very easy to get in here. We'll be starting this first one here soon. We're going to do what's called a warm-up round, just because I like to warm up. Because, I don't draw often. And when I do draw, it's mostly on stream. So give me a second. I just need to grab my draw pad. I could draw without my draw pad. I used to only draw without the draw pad because I didn't own a draw pad. But, I've been trying to go ahead and expand my abilities. So we're going to go ahead and plug this thing in. And we're going to go ahead and begin this first one. If you want to make it in still, you can. We're just going to start this first. It's only going to be a 5-minute warm up. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let's see here. Wait, yes, I have a delayed draw pad. It was a Uji, Ugee. I don't want to say that. I'm dyslexic, so I never know how to say anything. But that's beside the point, probably. All right, let's see here. Are you joining Purple, or would you like me to wait, or am I good to start? I just want to make sure. Also, if you guys have any song requests, I can put some songs up. I don't know. As long as there's no racial slurs in it is a major thing. Like I'm playing Killer Queen right now. What theme? I'm gonna do cartoons. So like Adventure Time, what's another good cartoon? Gravity Falls. So that's what I'm gonna try to draw. It's just a more sort of warm up. He's a killer queen. Alright, let's see here. I could try to draw that, but I think that'd be a little terrifying to draw. Alright. You own an XP pen, and let's see here. Because you're low-key, you gotta sleep. I understand. Hey, You have good rest. You good rest. If you choose the lurk, though, help me a ton. This month's streams have been really down. I don't know what's going on with it. You know, like it's almost been cut in half. I was like, okay, but I'm still here for you guys. You know, I'm probably gonna keep streaming unless something big happens in my life. Regardless. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hang on. I need to find the drawing I was doing. So this is only gonna be a 5-minute. I'm gonna try my best to draw this. If you did not make it in again, you can make it in next round. It shouldn't be that difficult. Okay. Also, you don't have to be great at art to join in. Just try your best. That's all I really ever ask of you guys. Oh, no, that's not how I want to do it. And if you guys know the character I'm drawing, please let me know. Because I always like to know when you guys kind of figure it out. You know? I feel like you could probably have guessed it, to be honest. Like 9 times out of 10. Since I already I spoiled a little bit of it, you know? Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can finalize this one. We don't mind a gematine, don't mind with the laser beam. And then see if I can even I don't know if I'll be able to draw the entirety of it, but I do hope to be able to, you know? You never do know. You never do know until it's already over, you know? Alright, and then I just have to make sure that this kind of goes on board with everything else that I've drawn, which it should, hypothetically. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. It is Leech. Yes, it is. Yeah. I mean, I didn't, as a state, I didn't think it was going to be too difficult to guess what it was going to be. Although, am I going to be able to draw it? Probably not, given the fact that we're already, like, almost at halftime, you know? And I haven't even drawn some of the, like, more difficult things, like the teeth, you know? And then we're going to have on there. There we go. There. That's going to look horrible, isn't it? And then I'm just gonna try my best to draw this. All right, it's gonna look horrible though. Yeah, I figured that was gonna look that way, but it's whatever. And then I'm gonna have to go ahead and do some like this. And then we're gonna have to have like a little gap, you know. I know nobody knows where to come from where. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness. Hello, yo! Welcome back, and host is here. How you guys doing? Are you doing well? I'm just drawing right now. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome to, by the way. We're going to be playing a little bit of Garticphone, but we'll also see about playing a few other games. Who knows? Then we're going to have a little bit like that. And then I just have to go ahead and draw the actual face structure. And the friends come back to you. Okay, I don't have time probably to finalize this, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to make as much as I can to, you know, supplant that. Ooh, I didn't connect those pieces. Let me connect those quickly. There we go. There we go. And then we're gonna have to do like a really light that, and then like an even lighter. Ah, dang it, that's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good. you know. And then I'm just gonna have to do like that, and then yeah, I know this isn't looking great. I know I'm looking great, but I tried. I did try. I gave it a shot. I gave it a shot. You can't say that, you know. Best I could do. Best I could do. Best I could do. I did pin it. What do you mean? It was pinned. It was pinned. It's right there. It's right there. I had it pinned. I had it pinned, but now it's no longer pinned, apparently. Oh my goodness, is that Fluffy? Fluffy, thank you so much for the, you know, I can't speak. Thank you for the raid. How's your stream? Did you have a good one? You know, we just finished the drawing. It doesn't look the greatest, but I tried. I tried my best. This is a warm-up round. If you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. And then the hobby. Okay. Let's see here. I ran out of time with it. I was trying my best. If I had a little bit more time, I could have like done more of it, you know, but I just ran out. I think it looks okay. All right, let's see what you did, Uli. Oh, that's actually really great. Oh my goodness. SpongeBob and Patrick, I love it. I love it. That looks so good. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, so the next thing I'm going to have on there, guys, is going to go ahead and be the game poll, or the game mode poll. So if you guys have any game modes for Garticphone, now would be a good time to tell me about them. Do you have any? Because otherwise I'm going to put on there, like, normal. I'll put on there icebreaker. I'll put on there corpse. You know, I'll put on there masterpiece and, like, compliment. You know, had to go, like, yeah, I understand. Yeah, well, it's just a warm-up. That was all that was. It was just meant to warm us up, get us in the drawing mood, you know. That's what that was meant for. I feel like that makes sense. I think I have icebreaker there. Hello there, by the way, and welcome, Just. How you doing? Yeah, thank you. I'm glad. Oh, you got to go to work. Have a great day at work. Yes, I do have Pikachu. Did I put knockoff on there? I might not have. Yeah, guys, but everyone go check out, you know, Fluffy, Ping. Go check them out. You know, because they were playing, it looks like the same game. Or they were playing Geometry Dash, actually. No, Geometry Dash. I haven't played that in a while, actually. I should play that one of these days, you know? I should play that one of these days. Okay, are we good? Are we good? Does anyone else need me to wait for that to get in? Because I see that you're in, Just Snaz, and New is in. Host, are you in? Are you going to join? Did I welcome host? I don't know if I did. I hope I did. Host and Rogar Lucy. Oh, did I forget to join back? I did. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh, hang on. Gotta go into this one. There we go. And then general chat. Let's go general chat. There we go. Now see, look at we're in. Now we're in the general chat. Don't worry. We're in the general chat now. Don't worry, we're in the general chat now. I would have put knockoff on there, but I forgot about it. Guys, do make sure to vote right now. It's almost over. Only 3 people have voted. In this bird, you cannot change. Again, if you have a song request, by the way, just type song request and then the name, and I'll put it on the queue as long as it doesn't have racial slurs or too many bad words. You know? Okay. For Icebreaker? I mean, Icebreaker... I mean, it's... I don't know how you're going to do that on Icebreaker, because Icebreaker is a little complicated, you know? I feel like. You know what I mean? Okay, we're playing Icebreaker. Does anyone else want me to wait for them? Otherwise, I'm going to start this one. It shouldn't take us that long. Remember, this is questions. I'm on the Discord if you want to come join the Discord. I'll be in there once we get to the, like, what's it called? The, viewing section. The one after the, thing. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you made it in. Okay. Is that everyone? So remember, this is questions, guys. I expect questions. I expect, like, what's your favorite season? What's your favorite food, maybe? Something like that, you know. Yes, you can join in if you would like to. I was about to start it. We are doing Icebreaker. Keeping that in mind. Yes, Brax. Hang on, if I can type your name. And there you go. There's the Discord if you guys do want to join in. Just remember not to swear, please. I don't like swearing. It hurts my ears, you know. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the follows, guys. We're going to have games. And then we're going to have on there more Garticphone. I'll wait for you to get in. And then we're going to go ahead and start it once you get in. So hurry if you can. I'm also going to have on there a bunch of the different games that did win. All right. Final calls. I'm starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one else? No one else? All right, let's go. I think, yeah, because they're in. Yeah. We good? We good? Yes, you can talk on stream. Yes. I might set that actually a few because I don't want it to be 18 minutes. That's a little strong. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go, everybody! And I'll look up that song in a second. I just have to finish putting up this poll. Okay. I need to think of a good question. That's a good question right there. That's a good question right there. You might not be able to read it because, you know, it's all like that. But you would be able to once we get to that section. Also, there is a game pull up that determines a bunch of different games that we might play later on the stream. You don't have to vote in it, but it is an option. It is an option. You know? Yes. Just don't swear, I asked. You know? The major thing, you know? Know what I mean? Just don't swear. All right. Actually, I'm gonna. All right, so we're gonna mute for now. We're gonna mute until this one's done. There we go. Okay. That's not a question, guys. What? In what world is a fireman eating a brick considered a question? Mango, do you agree? Is this a question? Is this a question, Mango? Works, Dev. Is that a question? I don't think that's a question. You know? Frankly, I don't even know how to respond to that question. If that is a question. Let's see here. I don't even know. I mean, you know. This is ice. It's supposed to be icebreaker, but apparently someone didn't get the memo. You know what I mean? Someone didn't get the memo. You know? You know? Oh my goodness, that game playing king. Welcome. If you guys want to join in, by the way. Oh no, hang on, that's not the right thing. I didn't think it was. Explain it slower. Is a fireman eating a brick a question? That's my question. Right, you know. And then it's a rhetorical question, really. And then they're gonna have their teeth on it, you know. I can even do that. Maybe. You know. I don't know how else to draw that. There we go. And then they're gonna have on there. I'm not gonna have time to draw a body, you know. I don't know how else to draw that, you know. Fire person. There you go. Bop, 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 bop. It looks kind of terrifying, actually. It looks a little terrifying. Yeah, so no, exactly. All right, least favorite movie. Oat? I does have a question. Of all time? Of all time, maybe? Of all time? Is that the question? Ooh, least favorite movie of all time. You know? That's a good question. I think that what's a bad movie I don't like? I mean, the thing is, I usually stop watching them if I don't like the movie. You know what I mean? So it's complicated for me. It's complicated for me. I would probably say, hmm, I think I think one of the hardest ones is murder mysteries, just because they're very difficult to write, and you know, the thing is, the story has to make sense for me. Oh, I've modded Subnautica. I've done that. Also, we're just playing Garticphone. We're gonna go ahead and do knock off movies. All right, there we go. That's all I can think of. Like the really cheesy ones. You guys know what I'm talking about. Ask you who you know. Please don't make any sound. All right, let me see if I can find. Oh, is it 16 tons? And what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Is that the song you're looking for? Oh my goodness, we can vote for Among Us right now if you would like to. I mean, you're just done playing it, so. There's a poll up that determines a bunch of different games right now you can vote. Yeah, good song. I listen to that on road trips, usually. That and a bunch of other ones. Okay. And then I'm going to have on there game mode. And we're going to have on there. So this time I'll have knockoff on there. Knock off. I'll have on there animations. I'll have on there corpse. And I'll have on there compliments and normal. You guys want normal? Hey, Jack is back! Oh my goodness, Jack. We just started. We literally just started. So we're gonna have at least 5 more rounds probably. At least. And if you want to choose the next round, you can pick right there. We're playing Icebreaker right now. Weapon of choice in medieval siege. Ooh, catapult. Wait, well, it depends on who it is. I think a crossbow though, personally, you know. I think the crossbow, because I remember the crossbow being overpowered, you know? Now, have I ever shot a crossbow? The answer is actually yes, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Oh my goodness. That's a story for another time. You know? 4 years. Oh my goodness. But welcome, Jack. I mean, you're not too late. We're only 27 minutes in, you know? And like right there, welcome. I welcomed you. Did you get the link, by the way? Here's the link. If you didn't see the link, it's right there. It's right there. There's the link. If you didn't know, there's a link. Who wants to guess how long you've been followed? Yeah, I wouldn't guess that actually, to be honest. 4 years, 7 months, 13 days, 22 hours, and 73 seconds. I'm kidding. Let's see here. That doesn't make any sense because 73 seconds is more than a minute, you know? Sorry, I explained the joke. Because you're sick and... Wait, hang on. Hey, how much... Let's see how much watch time that is, though. Watch time at Gameplay King. Gotta be a little bit, right? Yeah, 2 full days. You spent 48 hours watching me, which is pretty dang good. Made out of money. So if you guys have any songs that aren't too bad, you can suggest them right now. I'm gonna have to like in tons. And what do you get? It's really quiet for some reason. Let's see here. We got okay. What would your elemental superpower be? I don't think it does it? Let me check. I don't think it does. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Oh, my Spotify broke. My Spotify is broken. I don't think it does. Oh, the sweater song is what you said. Yeah, I don't think it swears. All right, that's actually really good. I love that. That's from Avatar, I'm guessing, right? Water. That's pretty good. Also very good, Artie. Fire. Hmm. I'd probably be, to be honest, I'd probably be Earth or Fire. I think. All right, the sweater song. I'll try to put that on there. So the weapon of choice in Medieval Siege. Hang on. Give me a second. Actually, I forgot that I gotta do that. Where is it? To adjust the song settings. You know, is that working? You guys hear it still? I don't think it's working. Oh my goodness! All right, I accidentally pushed this thing too far away, so I can't actually see. All right, let's see here. So we got weapon of choice. We got a spear. Not a bad choice, to be honest. You just got ad bombed. I'm sorry. Sorry, they are automatic. I don't have control over the things. They just happen. Ooh, that's a really well drawn King Jobs or wait, no, George. Yeah. Then I drew a bad crossbow. I'm glad you're free. So I didn't really do too much. You know, I was just waiting for you guys. I'm sorry, there's ads. I don't have control of them. They just show up. You know, spear, a bunch of spears, and then I made a crossbow. I thought it looked pretty good. And then we got what's your favorite cake? Batter to eat. Sorry, it actually took me a second to recognize what that was. I got one saying, let's see here. What? I do have dyslexia. What about your song? What it's like? Not really a question. I forgot to put it on the list. Cheesecake! I don't know. Don't worry, I'll put the sweater weather on there. Wait, the sweater song? Sorry, no. Least favorite movie. You know? And I just said knockoff movies, like those really cheesy ones. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Just because not all of them are really good. I know that a lot of them have pretty, what's it called? What did I don't know. There we go. Okay. A favorite drink. I've never heard of it before. It's on next. Those songs are on next. Don't worry. Let me go ahead and make sure. Okay, let me turn down the music just a little bit. There we go. Monster. That's understandable. H2O. Hey, water's good. And I thought that was a good drawing. Good job on that. I don't know. You join in a minute? Sounds good, Mango. Yeah, so all you have to do is do this spot. So we got draw food as a monster. That's just a hamburger. Actually, it's two hamburgers. Three hamburgers. That's crazy that you guys all thought of hamburger when it came to monsters. You know? All right, and then a fireman eating a brick. Yeah, Brax, you're supposed to do a question. I think mine is still pretty good. I kind of went ahead and couldn't do it correctly. All right, there we go. What won the poll? I wasn't looking. Okay, let's see here. It looks like normal and knockoff tied. So guys, I need you. This is gonna be a 1 minute poll. 1 minute game mode, and it's normal and knockoff, and it's 1 minute. You got to vote in this poll. Got to vote. It's between those two. And if you still need to make it in, click on that link. There should be a link up. If there isn't, I don't know what's going on. There should be a link. Vote. It's all up to you. All right, we're going to deafen again. And if you guys do want to join again in Discord, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to if you don't want to, though. I thought there was a way to turn them off unless you launch one. Like, what do you mean? Like ads? because I mean, if you sub, that's one way. I think there's also a thing called turbo. I don't know how turbo works though. You know. All right, I guess I can tell a story. So, long story short, about a crossbow. My cousin, he only has one arm. So, long story short, he can't go bow hunting. So they permitted him actually to have a crossbow instead because it's a, you know, to do it for that because obviously he can't. Yeah, you could hear, yeah. And one evening, they were like, "Hey, you want to try shoot a crossbow?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And so that's that. It's a pretty dumb story, but I did go ahead and score a perfect score on with the crossbow. The crossbow's really easy to actually fire. I was surprised. I was surprised. It was really cool. Oh, Jack, thank you so much. Yippee! I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. You're doing an evil laugh, but sadly, yeah, I'm sorry. All right, we're going to play some knockoff. Also, I want to point out 7 votes. That's a little crazy. All right, so remember for knockoff, guys, you get a bunch of time to draw one drawing, and then you get less and less time to try to copy everyone else. You're going to get someone else's drawing and have to copy that. Oh, I saw someone left. Do you want to join back in? We are playing knockoff. We good? Okay, and then I'm going to do game, and we're going to have Jackbox, Town of Salem, Balloon TD6, maybe some Deltarune, and I'll put on there. I'm trying to think when I get Repo. I don't know. There you go. Evil Cookie, don't be evil. Okay, I'm starting it in 10. Hello there, Erwin. Remember, don't draw anything too bad, by the way. Try to keep it, try to keep it PG-13 max. All right, I'm starting it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do not eat cookies. It's against the law. You have to go. Thanks for joining, Jack. Law. No. Jack, you just subbed. It doesn't give you a free pass to eat cookies. How long would it take if I did that? We can do that. We can do an all run. All right. Let's go ahead and try to find something to draw now. I'm trying to think of a good one. Let's go ahead and do. I got it. I'm gonna try to draw one of these. Okay, hang on. Let's see if I can draw this. All right, I'm gonna speed draw. Speed draw time. And then let's go ahead and see if I can even draw this. And then most of you guys who know me know what I'm drawing probably. Just because I've drawn them a few different times. Just because I never get it right. And I'm trying my best to try to make it. Yeah, I'm practicing. Let's see. Also, if you guys haven't already yet, can probably join in. See, that's too much. That's actually pretty perfect, actually. I think. I think that's what I want. I think that's kind of what I want. And then we're gonna have to do. That actually might work out the way I want it to. And then And then we're gonna have on there. All right. So far, so good. So I'll do that chug as soon as we're not in a timed situation. I understand. I understand that you did redeem it. I see that you redeemed it. It's just I will not be able to finish this drawing otherwise. So please understand that I'm trying my best here, and I want to give it my all when it comes to drawing. Like that is not my all, for example. Better not be my all, because I'm going to be disappointed in myself if that's my all. No, it has to go over. And then there we go. That's more so what I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna have to do something like that, and then it's gonna go back over. Okay. Hello there, welcome to the stream, and yo, back to you. Let's see here. There we go. And then we're gonna have to do something like that. If you would like to join in, you're more than welcome to, by the way. We're currently playing, what's it called? Knockoff. And then I'm trying to draw a character. If you know the character, though, do let me know. Because I'm always curious on when people kind of figure it out. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can probably guess it up, you know? There we go. And then we're going to have to do something like that. No, I don't like how that looks. Hmm. Is that gonna look right? There we go. Alright, there we go. That's the best we can do for that. I'm gonna have to make everything else look right. Okay, let's try. Well, you asked for it, so of course I'm gonna put the song on there. You know? If you have any other song requests, let me know. There we go. I know I could do better. I could do better, but I'm out of time. We're out of time. You know, we're out of time. There we go. Could do better. I think it looks good. For as much time as I had. It's Princess Peach! You're so cool, and with a style. Welcome, Luca, and welcome, Atder. How you doing? Now, let me do the chug now. Jack, why did you drink coffee? Also, the pros, good to see you. Sorry. Hola! Mi amo the Just King. Alright, so we got the original character. I'm so sorry what I'm about to do to this original character. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to draw it to the best of my ability. And then you had an eye patch, if I recall correctly. And then you had that, and then we're gonna have on there. There we go. I'm sorry, this isn't gonna work. You know, and then we're gonna have on there. That's the best I could do. That's all I remember. I'm sorry. That's all I remember. That's all I can remember. Oh my goodness, and welcome, Jack. You would like to join in? Here's the link. You know. Alright, let's go ahead and just do orange. Ah! That's the best I can do. It's okay. I think it looks okay. Okay. And then we're gonna do thanks for them. I might have accidentally made Velma with an eye patch. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Also, we're gonna have Jackbox versus Garticphone. So that's an interesting pairing, if you ask me. If you have game mode suggestions, let me know. I'll put them up. Oh my goodness. And if you also want to join my Discord, use my Discord. You don't have to. Not required, but it's there. I don't know how I can make that better. I'd like to make it better, but it's... What do you mean? Outside? You're heading outside? You better not be eating cookies, by the way. No cookie eating, by the way. I'm the cookie king. That's one thing I can't stand. I defend the cookies. Literally my job. You can't sleep. Well, if you drink coffee, then of course you're not going to be able to sleep. You see, if I drink a full energy drink, that's actually really good. That's really good. It's really good. That's really good. Oh no, that's really good. All right, that's really good. I'm gonna try to draw that, but it's gonna look horrible. You know, and then I don't remember how this looked. I'm gonna be honest. Trying to remember. Yeah, so there is obviously. There we go, and then we're gonna have. I'm so bad at eyes. The one thing, Mm-hmm. It's one thing I just never got the hang of. You know. All right, there we go. I think you used actually this, which is very strange. And then we're gonna have on there, there we go, there we go. I think it looks okay. You can eat brownies. Brownies are allowed, of course. Of course! Okay. What is this? I don't know what this person was supposed to draw. This is, okay, so then I go ahead and I'm like, all right, fine. I will draw something completely different. You know? Um, there we go. And then we're gonna have on there. There we go. Hello there, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. There we go. And then that's the price you pay. Oh. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. You just click on the link that should be at the top of the stream right now. Done. That's all I can do. Thank you again for the raw follow. Reaper Shriek? I almost read that as Shrek, by the way, because I am dyslexic. Okay. Get in this world. Alright, this one's pretty easy. Alright, and it was yellow and red, if I recall correctly. It's Shriek, though. Yeah, well, I'm dyslexic, so I have an excuse. Because when I read things, they recombine in my brain. You know? So that I just want to point that out. Ooh, that's really good. I love it. I love it. All right. And then we're gonna have on there, and then there we go, and then there we go. I think that's a pretty good one. Hey, it used to be Reaper Shriek. I get it. I get it. I get it. Ooh, fishy. I like it. I like the contrast there. You know? Oh, hang on. That's what I do. And then we're gonna have to draw. You know. And be so cold. Get in. You know. It looks horrible. I don't know how to draw a fish, guys. I don't know how to draw a fish. I don't know how to draw a fish. Let's see here. And then we're gonna have on there. And then there we go. And he's gonna be like, I don't know. There's a doggo. There's a doggo. What's up? You say king. I'm here. I am here. All right, and then we're gonna have to do like that. Then we're gonna have to do something like that, and then I know it's the full dog that they drew, but I don't probably have time for that. It looks horrible. It looks horrible. Guys, I said PG-13 maximum. PG-13 maximum. You know? And then we're gonna have to do, you know, and then there you go. I think that's good. I think I did all right there. Guys, do not draw anything bad, please. All right, that person's just sad. They're just sad going to work. And and then they're gonna have on there something like that. You know. There we go. Best I can do. Best I can do. Best I can do. And then I'm gonna have on there game mode, and we'll have on there normal. Okay. Let's see here. And I'm gonna have on there icebreaker. We're gonna have on there corpse, and then animations, and then knockoff. Actually, I'll do compliment because we just did that. This one is a little stressful. It was. It's meant to be a little stressful though. I feel like. Why is that one taking so long to load in? All right, let me go ahead and do that. All right, there you go. All right. Okay, so I think I did pretty good in this. I think I did pretty good. I feel like I did. And then you got, hey, I understand if you can't draw that, you know, this is for all levels. This is for all levels. You don't have to be good at drawing Picasso over here. Just try your best. That's all I ever ask. Let's see here. What are you talking about? Fastest hand in the wish. What does that even mean? What? 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 I'm very confused. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but it's very strange. Jump the shark! I love Jump the Shark! I don't know. Somehow it turned into a logo. Somehow it turned into a logo. Guys, we talked about this. Hey, I have no idea. You got someone for you to ban if you'd like. Yeah. Yeah. Red flag right there. It's Irwin. You can ban them. You can ban them. I mean, that's not allowed on, like, any platform. You know what I mean? Ooh, you made a tent. That's actually a really well-drawn tent. Good job on that one. I don't know what's happening in that one. Interesting. And then did it turn into, like, a mailbox? Oh, my goodness. Let's see if I can even find it. Their name. They already left. They already left, but I'm still gonna ban them. I mean, there we go. I banned him. I got him. Your original character. I'm really sorry that I failed your original character. I wasn't sure how to draw it. You know? I mean, I'm just gonna skip all their stuff. 2028. Jungle. 2026. I mean, it's gonna be 2025? Guys, if you have not voted, by the way, it is tied. You get to choose. You know? It's 2025 right now, guys. I could be wrong. Hello there. General Kenobi. What? I mean, I understand where you might have thought that was what it was, you know? You know? That's actually really well drawn, by the way. Really good. That's also really good. And then I just drew that, and I was like, all right, yeah. I mean, they're banned. They're banned for a reason. And I'm not even gonna show that one, guys. You tied it. You tied it. You literally tied it. You literally tied it. All right, give me a second. I have to do game mode, and we're gonna have icebreaker versus animations. All right, and then I also have on there. Trying to think of other ones I didn't put on there. I didn't put on. I might just do it that. Oh, you're gonna leave. See you later, new. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. No, no. They're just walking away. They're running away. They're running. Oh, I could put masterpiece on there. I mean, I could have put. That's really good. Oh my goodness, Harry. What great job on that, or Hari. I mean, I understand completely, but that is so. If you can't draw that, I would have just drawn like a stick figure, like everything you could have drawn. I might have just drawn the eyes, for example. You know. So then I just drew Princess Bubblegum. You know, just so we had that going on. Let's see here. It's fine. It's fine. No, you did what you were supposed to. It's just sometimes people have a hard time with that, you know. I don't even know what's happening anymore with this. Guys, if you have not voted, please vote right now. There's a poll up. Refresh if you don't see the poll. I have no idea. Is that supposed to be it? That's crazy. That's really well drawn. Good job on that. It took me a second to process what that might have been. Get it? What it might have been. That's actually really good too. Oh, and I think I see where this yeah. And then I drew that, you know. And then yeah, I mean the reason we're not showing their stuff. 1 + 1 = 2. Quick math. I think that's what they say anyway. Okay, and then I guess that'll work. So again, you guys, if you do have any song quests, by the way, do let me know. I'll put the songs up. I just do song quest and then the name of it. It's that easy. That looks like sushi almost. You know? Yeah, that's pretty normal to forget the image, actually. That's another thing. That's possible, this game mode, is that you just might forget the image itself, you know? Fish. You know, I tried my best to draw a fish, and I know mine does not look great at all. It looks more like a humpback whale or something like that. Icebreaker one. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You're going after this one? I understand completely. Thank you so much for joining. They did. They did. They ruined the knockoff. You have creative freedom, just don't do anything bad. You know? I'm not sure. Is this a game? It's pretty good though. Pretty good drawing. Good job on that, guys. Ben who? I already banned them. I already banned them, Lucy. They're already banned. I already banned them. That's actually pretty good. All right, let's see here. And then I don't even know what? I don't even know. All right. Bammed. Yep, they're bammed. They're bammed. It does go pretty fast from time to time, especially what this game mode does. This is Dance Macabre. This isn't a request actually. This is just a random. I like the song. You know. Is that a Miku Yippee? I like it. That's pretty good. That's really good. Uh, and then we got that. Oh, this probably turned into the dog, I bet. Yeah, I bet this turned into the dog. Yeah, this one turned into the dog. That's what I thought. Oh, yeah, there's the doggo. I called it. I called it. I called it. I was like, I know this is gonna. And then I made that dog. And then, one of the first ones, they didn't say that was bad. You know? All right. We're gonna go to the next round. You ready? It's a Roblox guy. Understandable. So we are playing Icebreaker next round, by the way. So keep that in mind. Begin thinking of cooking up some questions in that brain that you can ask that people can actually draw answers to. I don't want to see Fireman chewing on a brick like I did last time. Or Among Us. That's what I usually get is Among Us for no apparent reason. All right. It's a grave. Oh. It's a star. Or it could be an eye, or it could just be the cross, Could be so many different things it could be. And then there was just a dot, and then I was like, cat. Because I was like, I don't know what to draw here. I don't want to just do that, We're doing Icebreaker next. Icebreaker. Icebreaker's next round. Icebreaker's next round. All right, I'm just gonna let this one go because their first one's horrible. Game mode and or I should say game, and we're gonna have on there, guys, Garticphone versus Jackbox. Jackbox. There we go. We are, And then you did that, and then you did that. What is that? I just have a sock? Or a balloon, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Remember me? Alright. Ooh. Oh, now they were holding the bag. I remember this one. Yeah. So I made that last one. Alright. There you go. Does anyone else need to join in? Hurry. There's the thing. It's right there. And it looks like Garticphone and Jackbox are currently tied. We are going to be playing Icebreaker. So if anyone wants to get in now, you can. Did we kick the person? Yeah, we kicked them. Yeah, so that's how that one works. So Icebreaker is where, you ask a question that everyone gets that question and has to draw answers to it. It's very simple. Remember me for centuries. Indeed. Oh, we lost somebody. But do make sure to vote on that poll. There's a poll up right now. That's part of Icebreaker. So, I mean, you're supposed to ask questions and have fun drawing with like that, What are you talking about, Lucy? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's see how long it would take. It would take 33 minutes. Let's go ahead and not do that. There we go. That seems fair. Oh, we can see about playing normal next round. Is that fair? We can see about playing next round. Rosary, thanks for joining. This? No, this is just the orange sweatshirt. This is an orange sweatshirt. Because I'm cold. I'm cold. Guys, did you really tie it? All right, we're going to do a sudden... All right, it's only going to be 1 minute. It's only going to be 1 minute. Jackbox versus Garticphone. Vote. This is the last one. Game. Hello! Do you want to join in the subs? Or are you in? You are in. So remember to do... Stop tying the polls, guys. Please vote in that poll. Please vote. That's the final one I'm doing. If you tie it again, I will do a sudden death. Okay. And then I'm going to start this one in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Stop dying the polls. Okay. And then your favorite game. That's not a bad question, to be honest. Best. Did I spell it? You know. I feel like that's a good one. It's a good question. Refresh the stream if you don't see it, by the way. There should be one up for centuries. I know it's right there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for making the decision. Ironically, though, the reason I also did that one is because I saw that some people left, so I was like, all right, we can do one more sudden death because they probably voted and then left. A little strange, but, you know, it happens. Can delay be shorter? I think I have it set to the lowest latency. I I mean, it's more so I'm very full of food, you know. I do like Jackbox. We can see about playing Jackbox tomorrow, maybe to start the stream. Or we can see about playing it later. I have 1 through 7, in case you're wondering. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna draw here. You know, you know. I don't know what to draw here actually. You know. I mean, I'll try to draw something with that, but hang on. Let's go ahead and try to draw this if I can. You know, and then we're gonna have on there. There we go. There we go. And then this looks horrible. This looks utterly horrible. There we go. It's not a self-portrait now. It's supposed to be a character. It don't look the greatest though. You probably maybe could guess it now. You know. There we go. And then I think it looks alright. Yeah. Yeah. It is salad fingers. Yep, it's supposed to be it. It's supposed to be a salad fingers. It's kind of difficult. All right, I'm gonna switch up the things. All right, let's go and go to this one. Nah, maybe 2020 remix. There we go. Let's see here. Guys, that's not a question, first off. First off, that isn't a question. I don't even know. Let's see here. I will try. I don't know what to draw here. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some. I don't know what to draw. I'm just gonna do this though. There we go. And then there we go. And then I'm gonna have to do. Hang on, I don't like how that. I don't like how it looks. I like how it looks. Let's see here. There we go. And then we're gonna have to go and do like that. And then is that even gonna look right? I think it's gonna look horrible. It's gonna look horrible. I don't like how it turned out at all. It doesn't look great. Don't look great. You know, I tried to make it where it look right, but it don't look right. It don't look right. And then yeah, it don't look right. I tried to draw the one girl from Total Drama Island. The what's it called? I can't remember her name. Gwen or something like that. I was like, okay. Okay, let's see here. Your favorite game. Okay, that's something I can draw. That's something I can draw. That's a good question. That's a good question right there. That's a question. And that's not a bad question either. Game. And then more what can I draw though to make it work? Let's see. How could I make this look right? That's the real question. Because drawing a game is not easy. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10. Hello? What's going on? What you been up to? It has been a minute, I'm pretty sure, since I've seen you. I'll take a look, see here in a second or two to find out last time you were here if you are curious as well. But have you been up to anything interesting? All right, let's see here. And then we're gonna have on there. You guys can probably guess what I'm drawing already. Just because it's a fairly, I feel like this is a lot of people's favorite game. You know what I mean? And it's a good reason to be a good game, you know. There we go. You might. You took 3 naps today. I'm a little jealous. I've only taken 1 nap. You know. Let's come on. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna have to do something like that, and then there we go. Oh, hang on. Where's it not connected? I see where it's not connected. There we go. I know it don't look the greatest, but it looks okay. It is Skyrim, yeah. I like Skyrim. That's not a question. It's not a question. I don't know how to. There. That's a toenail, technically. Just a big toenail. Alright, more. Let's see here. Garticphone. And I'll have on there Roblox, Among Us, and Minecraft. If you guys do want more Jackbox, by the way, or some Jackbox, I'll still put Jackbox on there. And or Balloon TD6, as well as maybe some Animal Crossing, maybe some VR chat. I don't know. We could play some VR chat, like VR chat. Okay. There you go. Vote in the poll. There should be a bunch of different things. I haven't played Hollow Knight Silk Song, but I also haven't beaten Hollow Knight, the normal one. If you guys really want me to play Hollow Knight, like Silk Song, or any of those, just let me know. Because, or to put in this, there should be a suggestions. Oh, by the way, I haven't seen you in a month, by the way. It's been a full, like, actually, it's been a month and a half. I don't know how else to draw that. It's a toenail, technically. Why? Ah! Played in one setting? How long is the game? I don't know. I can see about it if, depending on how long the thing is, you know? Hang on, let me go ahead. Phone in. There you are. You scared me. You done did scared me. Why would you scare me like this? You had one job and it was to not scare me. And you know what you did? You kind of failed it. You kind of messed up. Mm-hmm. And remember, guys, if you have any song requests, let me know. Let's go ahead and do that one. All right, we should be good now. Give me some time to think. It's a good song. I like Bones. I like Bones. I think it's a good song. All right, we got. Hang on. When you go to do taxes, but you get robbed. What? You know, I don't think 15 to 20 hours. I've never stayed up for more than 10 hours, probably. Trying to think of what I can do with this one. Mm-hmm. You know, and then I suppose what I will do. This is waiting. Is this entertaining? There we go. And then we're gonna have to do something like that. Cracking my bones. There we go. And then I think that should work out. Yeah. There we go. That makes sense, right? I don't know how else to draw that. And then like that's kind of a like a sack color, right? Makes sense. Hey, do not eat the cookies, guys. We talked about this. You guys aren't supposed to be eating cookies. It's against the law. It's against the law, the cookie law. Why would you do such a thing? Entertaining. Just go ahead. Tell me why. Do not eat the cookies, guys. Yeah, I don't know if I would be able to do that though. That's a long game. We'll have to see. I don't think I'd probably have to break that into like different thing. Ice cream cool. If they're ice cream first, then it's fine. You can have it then, as long as it's not cookies in the ice cream. There's there's a difference. There's a clear difference, if you ask me, anyway. Unbelievable. I just drew that because I thought it made sense. All right, let's see here. Oh, we lost. Oh, Reaper, did you leave? Thanks for joining, Reaper. Have a wonderful rest of your day. All right. Best villain. Oh yeah, Vector. Mm-hmm. Joker. That's such a really good Joker. Great job on that one. Joker. Ooh, it's the guy from Silent Hill. Can't remember his name though. Oh, Tai Long. Nicely done. Okay, and then we got favorite toys. Pyramid Head, there it is. All right. Lego. Pretty good. Ooh, that's terrifying. Mm-hmm. I know what you meant. It's like I think there's a Y somewhere in there. I don't know. I don't even know. A Gundam. Nerf. Sure, I can try to find that. Nerf or nothing, right? That's what they say. Heated to favorite horror icon. Oh, I can't. What's his name? It's like what's his name? I can't remember his name, but I know what you're talking about. I know I've seen the movie. Oh, the ring. That's a very cute version of the ring, though. It's very. I when I watched it, it was a lot scarier. The Terrifier. There it is. Oh, it's Galactus. That's so cool. I love it. Great job on that one. I don't know what that is. Mm-hmm. All right. Is this the song you wanted? I hope. Uh, what is one thing you've always wanted to learn? I don't know what I'm looking at. Uh, Carpentry. That's not a bad skill. That's a pretty good skill. Oh. You don't know that you don't what you don't know, you know? Rocket science. Astronomy, I'm guessing. I'm gonna be honest, I took astronomy. Astronomy is all great until you get into gravity and how rocketry works. I took because I'm gonna be honest, I went to college originally. I was going to go for astronomy, uh, and then the physics killed me. I loved learning about stars, but when it actually got down to the physics, like I completed the courses. I did great in the courses, but then I was like, all right, yeah, time to consider other choices. I did a saddle fingers. I think that's pretty good. It could have been better. Is that a nose? A fart cloud looks like. What one the poll? I wasn't looking. Okay, we got Jackbox, and then we got Roblox games. Got it. Oh, that one's pretty cool. All right, so guys, I'm gonna have the game poll now. If you want the game mode, we're gonna have on there some normal. If you want normal, vote normal. I'm gonna have on there some Icebreaker, some Corpse, some animations, and finally I'll have on there knockoff. Yeah, I put those on there. There you go. Vote on that poll. There's a poll up now. Let's see here. Pikachu, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Eevee. That's a really good drawing, by the way. That's a really good Eevee. Pikachu. Wait, we're missing one. Where's Squirtle? Where's Squirtle? Where's Squirtle? How dare you? I miss Squirtle. I just like that draw. That's really good. I like it. I like it. All right, and then you got your favorite Pokemon. Oh, what's that one called again? I can't remember. That's Generation 1, isn't it? Okay, Diglett, yeah. Got it. Yeah, Porygon, that's right. Yep. Mudkip. I love Mudkip. Mudkip was a great. Probably one of my top like 5 stars, you know? Top 5, because I don't like to rank above top 5. Your favorite game? Ooh, League of Legends. I've only played one match of League of Legends, and that's because my friend was asking me to play it. And then, I like Smite. That was always me. I like the gods and stuff like that. Kirby, great choice. I made Skyrim. I think it looks pretty good. All right, and then the next one. Let's see what the next one is gonna be. What is the next one gonna be? Oh, and it looks like it's gonna be Kirby creates a nuclear explosion with a smile. See, I'm not really sure about that one, you know? I'm not really sure on how that works. You know, that's like not a question or anything. I mean, it's all up to you guys. If you have not voted in the poll, there's a poll up right now. It's right there. When you do taxes, oh, I remember this one. I remember this one. I was not sure what to draw here, though. Not sure at all. Why is he doing that? If animations wing, yeah, you can do stick figures. Yeah, I'm gonna do stick figures. That's usually, or I do very basic drawings. All right, let's see here, and then we got. Why did you do? I still don't understand why they did big toenail. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but okay, you know. I don't know why they did that. Oh my goodness, golly gee! I mean, what did you think? You know, was gonna happen there? Big toe! Ah! That is a. I just drew a regular toenail. You know. What do you mean you're sorry? It's fine. You didn't do anything too bad. It's fine. On a bird. I mean, that works. I tried to draw the one girl for so Gwen. I think it looks pretty good. Brah, exactly. I agree. All right, normal one. That's actually really well drawn. Great job on that one. So we're gonna be playing normal next. We're playing normal next. No. Okay. So I'm gonna now have on there a game poll game, or I should say that. So we're gonna have Jackbox, Balloon TD6, Town of Salem. You know, I'm also gonna have on there Roblox, maybe. I'm also gonna have on there maybe some Among Us, and Minecraft. We do have a Minecraft SMP if you guys were wondering. Well, thanks for joining. See you next time, I hope. We do play this every Thursday, by the way, but sometimes we play it in between different days. Okay. All right. Vote in that poll right now if you haven't already. There should be a poll up. So we are going to play normal. So remember, for normal, it's where you make a statement and then you go ahead and answer that, and you see how far away it gets from the original subject. That's very simple. It's a very easy game mode. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do quickly is I'm going to run to the bathroom quick because I haven't had a bathroom break yet. So we're going to do that quick. Okay, so I'm a BRB. I'm a BRB, and once I get back, we're going to start this one. So join in while I'm gone. There we go. All right, BRB everybody, BRB quick. And then I'm also going to refill this water bottle, might as well, right? Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. I'm back, everybody. Hello. Let's go. All right. Anyone else want me to wait? Otherwise, I'm going to start this one. We good? No one else? All right. Here we go then. I have water now. Yes. Behold my water. I filled it. All right. Here we are. Okay. Let's see how long it'll take for us. Yeah, we can start that one. If you didn't make it in, you can make it in next round. Okay. And let's see what's winning the poll. Oof. Sorry. Let's see here. Let's see here. Hello, Griefer! Oh my goodness! How you been? Sorry, I had a bathroom break. So, sorry, I had a bathroom break, so I put up, those ads while I was gone. It made sense. We're gonna do. What's a good one? What's a good one? Let's see here. You know, I don't know how to draw that. But I just figured I'd do that. Also, welcome, Maddie. I understand. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Whenever you guys can join in, it does help the stream a ton. Steve from Minecraft. Well, what does that even mean? You know? I'm not sure what this Minecraft is, but and then we're gonna have to do something like this. You know, something like this. I don't even draw that. I don't even know. How come you stream like every single day? Well, that's because, frankly, I have some free time each day, and I give it to you guys. You know? Just because, it's fun to do. I love streaming. It's great. It's a shame I can't make what's it called? A job out of it, but I still enjoy streaming. I don't know how to draw that. I don't know how to. He's gonna just T-pose because I can't figure out how to draw it otherwise. You know? And then does that even look right? I don't think it does. I don't know. I don't know how to draw this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to draw it. Pikachu! Hey, Bush! Good to see you. You know? I don't know how to draw this. And then we're just gonna have like brown, brown. And then he's got like a blue shirt, You know what I mean? He's T-posing. Probably the best I can do. No, not in Minecraft. Why not Minecraft? I love Minecraft. Well, it's not over yet. The poll isn't over, I want to point out. How come? Does that make sense? I'm glad the ads are gone for you, Griefer, by the way. Sorry there was ads. It was because I ran to the bathroom, so I ran ads so that way they don't appear for other people during that time. Because the way I have it set is whenever I run ads don't show up for that amount of time for anyone else, so it makes sense, and then I think, is that everyone? And then at hello there. All right, I don't even Kirby inhale. I don't know. I'm not even gonna draw that. I don't know how to draw that, guys. Oh, just go in the Discord. Just go in the Discord. It's that easy. Victory Screech. Yeah, no, spot. I have to look at. I have to look at the. The. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna have on there. Something like that, and then. There we go. And then. It looks very strange. It's gonna look really bad. It's gonna look really bad. And then, and then we're gonna have on there like this, and then, oh dear goodness, what have I made? What have I made? This looks horrible. This looks horrible. Look what I've done. Oh goodness, I don't like this. I don't like what I made. This is actually a nightmare fuel, I feel like. This is actual nightmare stuff. Why would you ruin the screen real quick? Why would you do that? Oh my goodness. You know, and then we're gonna have on there something like that. And then I'm gonna have on there. Oh goodness, this looks horrible. Hang on, let me show you guys what I'm working with here. Let me show you what I'm working with here. That's what we're working with. That, you know. Oh god. Look at that. I know I was covering up, but oh my goodness. That is stuff of nightmares. Hey, you got 1,000 coins? Cool. Let's go ahead and go back over here. All right. So I got, oh, that's easy. That's Gojo. Gojo. Purple, you know. There it is. If you'd like to join in, there's the link arena, by the way. You're more than welcome to. I don't know what's going on with this. What does that even mean? And then, you know, well, I was hoping someone else would take care of it, but you know, no one else was around at the time, so I was like, all right, you know, we can do that. Hang on. So, hang on. Well, the poll isn't over yet, I'll point out. So we can have game mode. I mean, I'm just gonna put game modes on there. Normal. Icebreaker. Whoops. Animations. And you can just tell me, I guess, knock off, you know, if you wanted anything specifically, like, you know. I honestly have no idea what else to draw there other than what I just put. Okay, we good? We good? Alright. I'm gonna start it. I'm starting it. I set that to like 3 minutes. There you go. Fill in that poll. I was hoping you'd give me more things to go off of, but you didn't. You know? Let's see here. Sorry, I got a phone call. That was important. Well, they were evil. They were evil. The Fire Nation attacked, apparently. It was kind of an important phone call, too. Sorry. You know, all right, let me try putting that song up for you. Two Worlds? I think I found it, yeah. So we got... That's actually pretty good. That's really good. I wouldn't have guessed that one. You know, that's Jogo. What is Jogo? The Fire Nation. That's a... no complaints here. No complaints here. Why are these moderated? So that way I can read them first and then look at them. SpongeBob's been hitting the gym. Hello! Welcome, LCap. How you doing? Yes, you can! Hang on, let me give you the link. Yes! I misspelled welcome, by the way. SpongeBob celebrating. Empty. You know, I think I did okay on that. You know, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's such a strange one. Yeah, that's how you spell welcome. EA Sports. Kirby Inhale. Ooh, that's pretty good. I like it. I don't know why. Wait, I don't even know why I am only, but I guess I used to be active back. I mean, yeah, you did. Kirby Inhaling the Universe. Oh, my doggo's in here. Oh, there she is. Say hi to Rue, guys. She doesn't want to look at the camera. Go over there. Look over there. Over there. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. Look at that. Bye. You know, this is not a cat, guys. It's not a cat. Okay, so we got chicken nuggets. Okay, and then it's a dog, exactly, with the red blob. Okay. Why are you sad? Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Gojo, you know, hitting the imaginary technique. Purple. Imaginary? Hello, purple. Maybe. On the poll, I wasn't looking. So normal. We're gonna play more normal after this one. What the dog doing? The dog, I don't know. Gojo purple. That's actually really good. Great job on that. Great job on that. Okay, it looks like Steve from Minecraft. You know? And then we're gonna have on there, he's just T-posing. He's T-posing. We're gonna have on there Minecraft versus Garticphone, and you guys can vote in that poll, I suppose, right there, Bob. It's right there. Steve! You know, the dog's left the room, unfortunately, if that's what you're really asking. It's Minecraft Steve to you. Does anyone else want to rejoin or join in? Because I see that you've, you know, Leah, see you left. You're AMTeve. I get it. Mm-hmm. It's right there. Get in here. Yeah, click the link. We're playing normal again. So remember, normal is where you make a statement, then people draw that, and then someone else guesses what it is. You gotta go? I understand. Thank you so much for being here. I do really appreciate it. I hope to see you again soon. Oh no, we lost... I don't even know how to say that name. I have no idea how to say that name. Hello there! Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we can see about playing animations one of these times. Weird. I feel like we played animation. Have we played animation? No, wait, we haven't. You know? Is that a song suggestion? Oh, goodbye, Nap. Thanks for joining. Hope you get some sleep. You know? Okay. Does anyone else want to join? Now is the time. Before I start it. I'm going to start it here very, very soon. Unless someone says wait, of course. Unless someone says wait. And also there is a poll up that determines if we go to Minecraft or if we keep playing Garticphone. If you guys didn't know, I do have a Minecraft SMP that we play on. Usually on Wednesdays, that's when we play it. You can actually join in on it, and it's up 24/7. See, it didn't win against Garticphone. Lucy, that poll that it had, it didn't have Garticphone on it. It had Jackbox on it. It had Jackbox, Minecraft, Roblox, Among Us, and that stuff. So why would we go to the game if it hasn't gone against the game that we're currently playing? You know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't even have the update. Correct. It doesn't. Oh my goodness. But you can still join in. Okay, I'm gonna start it. I'm starting it now. Unless Mrs. Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Well, that way, how long is this gonna be? 10 minutes should work. It's normal. We make a prompt and write it. Lord Voldemort. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of a funny one. I spell Eagles. I don't know how to spell Eagles. There's an EA. It's EA Eagles. The A is silent. I think. Is what they're saying to me. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's right. That's fine. And that's alright. If anyone else also still needs to get in here, you can. You're just amazing. We'll have to see. Well, that's gonna be difficult. Oh, you gonna draw that? I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to draw that. Like, because I have to look up Metal Sonic. Okay. So, because Metal Sonic looks a little strange. You know, and then we're gonna have on there. Like, I don't know how to draw that, you know what I mean? Like, you know. And then we're gonna have, you know, and he's gonna be running. So we're gonna have on there, you know, and then we're gonna have Metal Sonic, you know, and then we're gonna have I'm not even have enough time to draw the other Sonic, and then we're gonna have on there something like that, and then he's gonna be running after him like this, and then that doesn't look right. I was so bad at drawing the actual things, and he's gonna have that. It's gonna look horrible. I know it's gonna look horrible, mostly because I don't know how to, you know, make it work. There we go. It looks absolutely the worst. You didn't give me a lot of time though to draw everything. I don't even know where I'd be with that, you know. I could maybe draw one of the characters, but all of them? No. And then we're just gonna have on there ink. That's the best I could do. That's all I could. That's the, like, I don't know how else to see that. Like, how do you draw all that in such a short amount of time? I don't know. What? I don't know what this means. I don't know what that means, but okay. And then we're gonna have on there game for tomorrow. And I'll have on there Jackbox. And we can have on there I'll have on there, I'm trying to think of other games. Maybe I'll put on there. I'm trying to think one more. What? How am I even gonna draw that tantrum? What? I don't know how to draw that. What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. What does that even mean? You know? And then they're gonna have the circles, you know I'm talking about the circles, and then they're gonna have on there. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Like, there you go. I couldn't think of a lot of games, so I put a few on there. There you go. And thank you for the follow. Is that how do you spell? How do you say that? Is enamored? Is that it? That's my attempt at it. That's my attempt at it. You know, I don't know how to draw this. Otherwise, it looks a little weird. It looks strange. I don't know what I drew, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. It'll like what have I made? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. If I did know, we wouldn't be having this issue, this question. But we are, so we're here, and I'm a little disappointed. I don't even know. All right, let's give it pink ears maybe, and then like gray, 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 gray. I don't know. I tried to draw whiskers, and the whiskers just look like kind of like a mustache, kind of. I don't even know. It looks a little bit like a mustache, right? Mm-hmm. It's a small amount. I could be wrong. I'm trying to think on how that would work. You want to join in, by the way? You don't have to get in if you don't want to. And then we're gonna have Red is Pikachu? I don't know. Is that what it? Is that what you were asking? I could be wrong about that, but I think that it might be it. I could be wrong about that. I think it looks pretty good though. Whoever drew that definitely got their thing going on. Hey, you. Let's see here. Pikachu having white burgers. I don't know what that means. The Burger King? Alright. And then he's gonna have on there a burger, obviously. And then, and we're gonna have to do like something like that. Maybe. And then something like that, something like that. I think that makes sense, right? Hey, welcome back, Reaper! I'm glad to see that you've returned. And then we're gonna have on there something like that. Is that what you wanted me to draw? Think. Let's see if I can do that one. Okay, and then my best attempt at it. There it is. Is it not supposed to be burger? I did burger though. That makes sense to me. Yellow, yep. Oh, where's it not connected? I think I see where it's not connected. There's two different instances. There we go. And then we're gonna have on there. It looks horrible. Hello, friends! I haven't seen you in a while, friends. What you been up to? If you want to join in, there's the link. Indeed, it's right there. You don't have to join in if you don't want to, but it's an option. Mm-hmm. All right, and it looks like what one the poll isn't looking. So I'm trying to see. All right, looks like Jackbox would be the game for tomorrow. All right, if That happens. Does Pikachu have bigger eyes? I don't think it does it? You know? Welcome back. If you would like to join it, there's the link. And then we got Flying with the Eagles. I don't know. I couldn't think really, so that was what I wanted to do. All right, and then we're gonna have on there game more Garticphone. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. Actually, it's game mode. Okay, so guy drowning at that side, and then we're gonna. Someone fell off a cliff. Well, that they just pushed him off. They 100% pushed him off. So we're gonna have normal. I'm gonna have on there Icebreaker. I'm gonna have on there corpse. I'm gonna have on there animations, and I'm trying to think of one more I could put on there. Knockoff. There you go. Vote in the poll. Whatever wins is what we play next on the game mode. So you can choose any of those different ones. Pikachu and Ash at Dr. Oak's his lab, episode 1. Pikachu. Pikachu with the guy in a red hat. Oh. Red as Pikachu. I do have animations on there, yeah. In case you wanted it. Pikachu eating snacks. Okay. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good. Alright, and then we're gonna have a Pikachu sniffing fries. Alright. Alright. Pikachu, yeah. I mean, I tried to draw that, you know. Alright, and then Chuck E. Cheese does a backflip and then has a heart attack. Oh no! Not Chuck E. Cheese. That's a pretty good Chuck E. Cheese. Good job on that drawing. A gargantuan mouse trauma. Alright, a mouse nibbling. It was tough to draw that. I don't know how you're supposed to draw this, yeah. Guys, do make sure to vote in the poll. It's currently tied. It's between normal and corpse, apparently. This was hard. I wasn't sure how to draw that. I wasn't... Like, look at what I had to... I ran out of time. I ran out of time. I literally ran out of time. I didn't have a chance. There was not a chance I'd be able to join that in. Or to be able to actually, like, make that. There's no way I could draw that. Draw the bust. Well, that's not how this one... That would work for Icebreaker. You know? Balloon Boy. That's pretty good, Balloon Boy. Pretty good, Balloon Boy. Let's see here. JJ Grand Balloon. Ooh. Alright, there you go. Does anyone else want to join in? The poll is currently tied. If you have not voted, please consider voting. There's a poll up right now. You can choose any of the different... There's two. It's between normal and corpse. So you get to choose the next game mode right now. Hurry, vote. I can't wait forever, though. Wait a little while, but not forever. Not forever. Okay, not forever. Normal versus corpse. It's really close. I just don't know why I lost connection for a second there. That was a little weird. Oh no, we lost Griefed. Thanks for joining, Griefed. Alright. Are we good to go? Does anyone else want me to wait? Griefed, are you rejoining? Also, I hope you feel safe here, Cookie. I see you. You know, you know, Cookie. As I'm the Cookie King, so I defends all the Cookie King. You know, all the cookies. All the cookies are under my protection. All right, good night. Thanks for joining. Have a good one, Griever. Have a wonderful day. Sleep well. All right. So remember for this one, for Exquisite Corpse. I almost said Icebreaker there. So Exquisite Corpse, where you draw the head, and then you're working with 2 other people to create a character. It's that easy. It's that easy to get in here. Okay? So, are we good to go? You're working with 2 other people to create a character. I'm going to start it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go, I suppose, if I can. Yeah. We'll see. All right, what character should I draw? All right. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find one. I'm gonna try to find one if anything. There's so many good characters to draw. I'm gonna have to find one that looks actually decent, you know? Hmm. All right, that looks a little terrifying. I think I might try drawing that. I did put the, what's it called? I feel like I've done that one before. I feel like I've drawn that character before. Hmm. Fine. We'll give it a shot. All right, and then I'm gonna do that, and then we'll see how that looks. I don't like it. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work for me. Hmm. Let's do an easier one. Let's do an easier one. None of these are easy. Okay. None of these are easy, but it's fine. There we go. And then I will give it a shot, How does that even look? I don't even know. And then we're gonna have to do something like this, and then that's gonna go up and then over, and then that's gonna go ahead and do like that. Hopefully this is the right song, by the way. I never do know. This is gonna look utterly horrible, I can tell you. I don't like this. We're switching tactics. We're switching tactics. We're switching tactics. We're drawing a different character I can draw. Alright. Hang on. We're switching tactics to a character I can actually draw. Believe it or not, can't draw all characters. I do try. But not all characters are drawable by my standards, There we go. And then there we go. You drew a dog? Hey, that's fine. That's fine. And then we're gonna have to go and do some like that. And then that's gonna look utterly horrible, isn't it? And then I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna have on there. There we go. There we go. Looks horrible still. Still looks horrible, I think. I could have done so much better. I could have done so much better. And then we're gonna have to do something like this one. No, I want it that right there, that one right there, and then it's supposed to be Marceline. There you go. And yes, I do know that there's space there. That's a space there for that still must be there. Hello, Captain. Welcome to stream. How you doing, Captain? Let's see here. You're just so Justin Kingsley. Well, thank you for saying that. Well, that's very nice of you. What you been up to, Captain Mac? I haven't seen you in, let's see here. How long has it been? I haven't seen you in like 3 weeks. Did I misspell? No, I spelled welcome right this time. I spelled welcome this time. I spelled welcome right this time. What could go with that? I don't know what could go with that. All right, I can give it a shot. I have a theory. There you go. Right? There we go. And then we're gonna have to do something like that. There we go. Okay, that should work out, I think. That should be how I kind of want to do it, yeah. And then we're gonna have to do... There we go. And then... No, it has to be more of there we go. An idea. Maybe? It looks horrible, I know it does. I'm trying to think on how I want to actually make it look. I think that's how we're gonna have to make it. So we're gonna have to do that, kind of split down the line, and then I think that will look okay. If you would like to join in, well then give me song suggestions. They're just random at this point. Here, I'll switch it to no. Here, how about rock? You like rock? You like rock? Hopefully that's good enough. And then Rumby. And then there we go. Something like that. And then there we go. And then there we go. That looks horrible. Like a monster. There we go. I feel like a monster. Oh, hang on, I don't have fill tool turned on right now. There we go. And then let's go ahead and do... Oh, where's the not connected? I see where it's not connected. It's right there. That'll work. That'll work. And then we're gonna do like that. I think that looks pretty spiffy, to be honest. I think it looks pretty spiffy. You know? Makes sense, right? I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks alright. I think it looks pretty spiffy. Way too noisy. Alright, well, Lucy, then give me a song suggestion. Give me a song right now. You start a new job? Hey, that's great. Do you like it better than your old one, or how do you feel about it? Okay. In the Pool Chainsaw Man movie? I haven't seen the Chainsaw Man movie. Much better. Alright. You know? I understand. I'm also gonna be starting a job here soon. I'm still gonna try to stream, but we're gonna see on how that'll turn out. You know. Okay. Yeah. I already did that song. I already did that song. I feel like a monster. A little bit. They feel like a monster, just a little bit. You know. Indeed. You made that. It's gonna be funny. Well, we're gonna have to see in how it looks. Well, I see a cactus. Um, it could be so many different things. Hmm. I'm gonna try to draw something. I know it doesn't really go with it that well, but I want to give it a shot. You know, I haven't had the attempt ever, and that's why I kind of want to give it a shot. Hear what people think. Blurry face and you know. And then we're gonna do something like that. It's like a drawing like legs though is the biggest issue, you know. You know, and just a lot of stuff in general. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. I don't like it. It doesn't look right. I was trying to give it legs. It don't look right. That one could work though. That one could work. Hang on. I have a yeah, that might work. Alright, let's see if this works. There we go. And then there we go. Yeah, we'll take the ladder. And then we're gonna have something like that. And then we're gonna have on there. That don't look right. I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it looks. It's close though. You know? There we go. That might look okay. That might look. I'm making it green. Don't worry. I'm making it green. Okay, I'm making it green. See, look, I made it green. That's the wrong green. You know? Yep, you need to make money. There we go. Oh, another face saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. There we go, done. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Are you happy? I made it green. I made it green. It's Marge Simpson. We're gonna have to see how this turned out. It might be funny. I hope it's funny. Alright. And if you guys haven't already, you can choose the next game mode. We're gonna have game mode, and I'll have on there normal. I'll have on there Icebreaker, and I'll have on there corpse and animations, and we're also gonna have obviously knockoff. You guys can vote in that poll and choose the next game mode that we play. Let's see here. It could be a cactus. So you're not gonna do the song? I didn't see any song. Oh wait, you have to do song suggestion and then the name. I mean, I can try to find it, but I don't know what to search up. You said pool chainsaw. I don't. Maybe is this it? I see a piano version. Here, let's see how this one is. This what you wanted? Maybe. It's not playing anything. Usually do song suggestion. Yeah. All right. Oh my goodness. I think what I did is all right. The way I drew that. Hello there, John, by the way. Welcome, John. Hopefully you're doing well. If you want to get in here, click on that link. All right, let's see what we got here. So I think I did okay on that. You know? All right. You just made like kind of a blob. That's fine. All right, they just have legs now, I suppose. Let's see how this looks. You know, it could be worse. It could have been a lot worse. And that's fine. You tried your best, and I'm okay with that. What's up, Lucy? Look at your edits. I don't know what edits you're talking about. Roblox. I don't even know what that says. Sigma, is this supposed to be? Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Good job on that drawing. What you need? Is this the song you wanted, by the way, I hope? In Discord. I can see about doing that. Do make sure of on that poll, by the way. Okay, so you got a robot, and then you got a cactus, and then you got, you know, they're, you know, so it's fine. Hey, it's fine. It wasn't even a cactus to begin with, anyway. It wasn't even a cactus to begin with. All right, and then you got some legs, looks like. Some pretty good legs that are orange. Some orange legs, I suppose. And then we got, I don't know what to draw. Yeah, just draw. Usually I look for a character. That's what I draw. You know, I think it makes sense. I do like the legs. That's a pretty clever, actually. That's pretty clever right there. That's pretty clever. That's pretty clever right there. Oh, it's a minion! Hey, at least it's not Among Us, guys. At least it's not Among Us. That's the important part. I might have misspelled animation, by the way. Very possible. I think I did. I'm sorry. You know, sometimes I do that from time to time. And it happens, you know, and that's okay. And then we got a chicken. That's a pretty good chicken, though. I like the chicken. Good chicken. Guys, the poll is currently tied. If you have not, I don't even know what they made here. Cool. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Hey, don't be mean. Try to be nice. Keep it friendly, family, and all that jazz. It shouldn't be too difficult, right? I would hope. I don't know. Get you. I see it. And then it turns into that, and then darkness. That's kind of sad. The darkness one is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It's probably Peppa Pig, I'm guessing. Probably Peppa Pig. All right. You know. Actually, that fits. That fits, I think. You know, that kind of works. I think it works out. It actually works out. I think that's actually a pretty good character. That worked out pretty good. Yeah, kind of, yeah. All right, guys, vote on that poll. It's currently tied. It's between Icebreaker and Animation. So if you have not, please vote. It's tied. I don't know why it's tied. Refresh. It's up there. Hurry, vote. Vote. Please, Animation. Dark Avenue. You actually, rejoin it. Right there. All we got was... It's not tied. We are playing animations. Yep. About time. It's right there. Are we good? Let's see here. What are you talking about, Bush? What? What? What do you mean by that? I don't even know. Hang on, let me go ahead and adjust my thing over there. There we go. Oh no, we lost the pixel! How did this happen? Are you rejoining? I'm about to start it. Okay. Go to the top. What you mean on the Discord? Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to join my Discord, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to. We're on there though. All right. Hang on. Let's see what Lucy sent. Well, Lucy, what did you send? Is this what you sent it? Well, you want me to play Roblox? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Oh, Peter Griffin? Eh. I hope I'm not on a billboard like that. Why am I making him turn around? That's kind of funny. What's he saying? I can't hear. Hang on. I don't know. What? What? I don't know. All right. Anyway, it's a meme. Ooh, $1. Oh no, France! Hey, I was about to start it. I was about to hit that start button. Are we good? I'm gonna start it in 10. Unless someone says wait. 9, 8, 7, 6. The Mega Power. Welcome. Yes, you can. Hurry. Yes. Look at this link. Also, I guess it is funny moments. Apparently, I was on Family Guy. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right. Is that everyone? This is animations, by the way. So keep that in mind. Watch the Wednesday one, maybe. Okay, we'll see about it. All right, let's go. Let's go. If you didn't make it, I'm sorry. I hope you make it. I'm trying to think of what I can make. Trying to think. Let's see here. Trying to think of an easy one to draw. What's an easy one to draw? There's got to be an easy one that I can think of. I'm looking around online. I'm not drawing Bluey. That'd be a funny one though. All right, let's go ahead and let's see here. I'm just gonna go ahead and there we go. And then we're gonna have on there something like that, and then there we go. That should work out. And then we're gonna have on there. Does that even look right? I hope it does. What's the distance between this? You know, I think that should be right. There we go. And then I think that that looks okay. There we go. I think that should work. Oh, you're leaving, Bush. Thanks for joining. I hope to see you again soon. I'll be streaming probably again tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming Jackbox, looks like, because that's the one. What did your dad bring you? I don't even, what is that? What is that? Is that a TV? Yeah, new TV? That's pretty cool. Oh, this Wednesday one? They're just dancing. Have you been working on creating different things? I think I have to go to the next game. Yep. Oh dear goodness. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't even know where to begin with this one. I'm guessing it's curtains and the sun is coming up. That's what I think is happening, but I could be wrong about that. You know, and then that's my guess. And then, you know, and then it could be an eye, but is that an eye? Is that an eye? Is that an eye? Is that an eye? Oh, it might be hair then going around it. You know, it could be. I thought it was the sun coming up, like from a window. That's what I saw. Um, I'll try to draw it. You know, it's kind of hard to draw though. And then, we're gonna have. 'Cause I was confused about this part. Like, there's not like a lot you can draw when it comes to that. You know. And then we're gonna have I look forward. You know? It's a tough drawing. I tried, okay? You can't say I didn't. You can't say I didn't try it. You can't say I didn't try. Mm-hmm. All right. And then I'm not even draw that. I don't know. I mean, I guess the next stage would be something like that, and then like that, and then maybe like I'm thinking how actually I'm gonna draw this. And then something like this, you know. And then we're gonna have like. I think that makes sense. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to make it better. I think that should be fine because of the fact that I think it looks okay. I hope that looks okay. I don't know. It looks horrible. I feel bad. I feel bad because I don't know how to make it better. I want it to be better, but you know, animation's tough. Animation's tough sometimes. And guys, remember, if you're not yet followed, do consider following up. So stream a ton lets me know that you enjoy the stream. You also get 300 free channel points and all that jazz. If you're interested, you don't have to. Not required, but hey, you could. You could. It's it is right there. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Mm-hmm. And if you still need the mic, then just click on. Wait, the link is no longer posted for some reason. There it is. I posted it now, though. It's right there. It's right to the news. All right. Ooh, okay. How am I gonna improve that? All right. I'm not gonna go ahead and you're wondering, I'm not gonna go ahead and be drawing the way they did it. I don't got time for that. Don't got time for that. But what I will do is I will draw the next stage, which is only fair. You know, I just have to go ahead and fill this in, and that now we can have on there. You know, maybe like a little orange near the top, and then like orange on the side, and then we can go ahead and have on there something like that, and then you know, um, now I'll go ahead and do in the between all of them. Well, maybe actually I might do a greater thickness. Yeah, if I can even draw that, I think I can. Thing is, as long as you keep the same consistent pressure, it will stay in the same shading instance, which is kind of cool. That's a little tip right there from the Cookie King, if you didn't know. You know. There you go. I think that should be most of it. And then we can go and do like a little bit yellow. You know. And maybe a little bit more red. You know, maybe a little orange. You know. Maybe a little bit more yellow over here. There we are. More red. Myself. There we go. I think that's good. Alright. Good luck to whoever has the next one. Falling? Are they pushing them or are they... I don't know what they're doing in this case. What are they doing? Are they catching them or... There we go. And then... I think... You know... And then... Is that what you wanted? You know, is that it? And maybe I don't know. I think like that works, but it's not like I don't know. This one's kind of tough because I don't know what the basis was for it is the problem. If I knew what the basis was, it would be a lot easier. Strange. What could I make there? I don't. I made the legs a little bit longer, yes, but that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal if you ask me. And if you need the join in the Discord mod poll, when is the best time? I don't know. January. That's when the best time is to do that. You know. What are the answers for that one? Let's see here. Oh, I see. Thanksgiving on Christmas. Or wait, no, it's December 1st or halfway. All right, there we go. There we go. You got your mod poll done. There you go. I put the mod poll up for you. Oh, it says first on it, so I put it on there. All right, let's see what we got here. So I drew Homer Simpson. I think it looks okay. That is an option, I suppose. Oh, okay. Take me to the beach. Hmm. Uh, it means that they're censored until I review them. That's why. Hmm. I'm reviewing them. Well, don't be traumatized. I'd hope you wouldn't be. Worked out. All right. Oh, the clock is going to change. I think. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. But he's not going to move. He's not going to move. Oh, never mind. He did move. His hat fell off. Oh, no. Why would his hat fall off? Hmm. It kind of works. It kind of works. I like it. Um, and then we got I don't know what's actually happening in this one. Explosion! Oh no! Why would you do such a thing? And then we got whatever his face is like, ah! Apparently. And then we're gonna have on there. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, I did this one. Mm-hmm. All right, December apparently. We just had the frozen Martian in the submarine. Hmm. Yeah, that's what we just watched this morning. Hmm. I think that one worked out. That one worked out pretty good. It kind of reminds me of Saitama a little bit. A little bit. Get him. It's the 11th Doctor. I don't remember. Oh, he's getting real muscular, leaning in. Hmm. And then I will also have on there a game mode poll, guys. Game mode, and we'll have on there. Oh, the link should be pinned. If it's not pinned, I'll post in a second. Icebreaker. Also, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Corpse. Yeah, it should be pinned. Animations, and we're gonna have on there knock off. There we go. Vote on that poll. I could. All right. I'll add maybe masterpiece after that one. Like, what if it? Whatever wins, I'll put up a 1v1 quick between it. Sound fair? Sound fair? All right. So you just have like a pipe, and then it's just flooding a room. Oh, I mean, I guess that might be one. Your head's singing? What does that even mean? Your head is singing. Your head is singing. I don't know what that. What? You know? No, no. Well, welcome back, by the way, Prince of Nothing. It's stinging. Did you hit your head on something? Oh, singing. Sorry, I have dyslexia. I'm sorry. I try my best. Wait, did his hand turn into a flower? That's what. All right. I don't know what happened to Genos. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about what happened to Genos. Creation of hatred. What? Why are we talking about creation of hatred? Grow the darkness. Come back to you. All right. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. I think that worked out. It's not the best, but I think it worked. Trust fall. Hmm. Oh, I see that there's some movements. Hmm. Some movements going on. I can appreciate that. Falling! Don't worry, he's fallen. And he can't get up. You know? And then, I think it worked. I think it worked. I think it worked. This volcano one was pretty cool. I didn't have time though to draw the that volcano part, just because it would have taken too long. Guys, do make sure to vote on that poll. It's very close. Very close. You know? Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. You know, hey, I think this one was good. That's good. That's good. This was very difficult to follow up on, by the way. I just want to point out. Very, very difficult to follow up on. I thought it was straight up a window. Oh, why is it bleeding? That's not good. You know, I thought like it was like a window and that was the sun rising and something like that. Oh, you have to go. See you later. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. All right, so guys, it's gonna be Icebreaker versus guess what? Game mode. Icebreaker versus Masterpiece. Icebreaker versus Masterpiece. It's gonna be 1 minute. 1 minute to vote. You don't see a poll, vote. Refresh right now. Refresh. Refresh it probably, because you know that's how that works, I think. Probably a 10-minute one, yeah. I'll have a poll for it. Oh no, we lost, Eric. Unbelievable. Guys, do not tie that poll. What sounds like a great idea? Tell me. What tells me? Tell me. Guys, vote. It's already half over if you haven't. It's tied. Literally only one person. Like, one person could change this vote. 2-hour Masterpiece? That would be a little insane. I don't even know what I'll draw for 2 hours is the problem. Because normally I'm done after like 15 minutes, you know? For most of my drawings. Oh. Guys, vote. Guys, it's tied. All right, fine. We'll have a coin flip, kind of. A coin flip. Not really a coin flip. I'm gonna roll a dice. We're gonna roll this D12. That you know. So if it's below a 6, we'll do, or 6 and below, it's Icebreaker. Above a 6, then it's Masterpiece. Here we go. I'm rolling. Okay, we are gonna do Icebreaker, but we could always see about doing Masterpiece next. There's always that option. You guys, I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2 in case you're wondering. So remember, this is questions, people. Questions. I expect you to have questions. Questions. You have to go after this? Well, I play this game often. I love Garticphone. I play Garticphone very often. Let's see here. What's your favorite food? Where what kind of superpower would you want? What what's your favorite hero? You know, like what's your favorite villain? That's not a good one. That's what I usually do. Buttered! Are you joining? Are you in? Let me check. Do you want to join in? So click that link. I'm about to start. Hello there. Let me do the hydration for you quick. I'm a United States person. I live in what? You're probably not familiar with it. It's Western Dakota. Yeah, of the United States. I'm in the U.S. You know, I speak American. Hello, studios. Are we good? Does anyone else want to join in before it's started? Why is there a chug? Why is there a chug? I'm not gonna do host decision for Icebreaker. Why would I do that? It's a horrible decision. All right, I'm starting it. I'm starting it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry if you didn't make it in. Hopefully you can make it in next time. American. I'm American, not American. What are you talking about? Let's see here. What's a good one? What's a good one? I'm trying to think of one. Um, let's see here. What is the scariest I don't know, monster to you? That's a good question. I think it's a good question. I just had to think of it, you know? I think it makes sense. Because for me, it's probably you know, for me it's probably like the blob, you know, how you can't like because the blob just absorbs everything, gets larger and larger, and you can't go ahead and like do anything about it, you know, and it can like your nightmare. Um Ironically, so this is one of one of the nightmares I always have. It comes up in different situations, but it's I have to go ahead and enter a series of codes, and I'm never able to go ahead and enter them correctly. Like that's the nightmare I have. You know, enter and delete, and it's just me continuously messing up the code. You know. So that is literally one of my nightmares that I have. I don't know what that says about me, but the owl, welcome. How you doing, guys? Go check out the owl. The owl is a cool streamer. Oh my goodness, you're playing Dispatch. Guessing that's like a police game. Never heard of it before. Hello, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing Garticphone. Playing Icebreaker round right now. So how was Dispatch? Did you have fun with that? I haven't played it before. Let's check it. Let's see if I can see like a screenshot of it. Oh my goodness. What game is that from? Actually, I have no idea. Dispatch. Is it spooky? Is it spooky? I can't. Wait. I don't know what that game is. Never seen that before. Trying to see what Dispatch is. I can't see it. Oh well. You know. But yeah, guys, go check them out. Give them follow. All that stuff, you know. Let's see here. It's by the people who so that's kind of cool. This is Icebreaker, yeah. Yeah, this is Icebreaker. You're supposed to ask questions. I hope that you asked a question. If you didn't, you know, this game's gonna be a little strange. As long as you didn't type in Among Us, I'm happy. You know? What is that? So Icebreaker is where you ask a question and people draw answers to those questions. It's fairly simple. And my nightmare is where I have to go and input a code and I can never remember it. What would you want to wait? What would you want to look like as a robot? That's a strange question. I don't know how I would want to look like if I was a robot. Um, you know? Probably want to look some cool though. I don't know. There we go. And then I'd probably want like I don't know. Probably want to look a little bit blocky, I imagine, you know. I don't know. There we go. I realized, guys, that I just made a Minecraft character, but that's fine. That's fine. You know? You asked, what does that even mean? Like, how is, I don't even know how I'm going to draw that. It's fine. It's fine. You mean the dash? That's of the Telltale. I played a lot of their games. I never beat the Walking Dead series though. I had fun with them. I got to like season 3 and then I stopped because they killed off all the characters I ever cared about. You know? Like I'm surprised how often they kill characters in that and like in the game. They kill them off even more than they do in the show, which is a little crazy. Oh, goodbye then. Okay. See you next time. I should be playing some more, hopefully tomorrow. Woody! Mm-hmm. You know, it's fine. It's fine if you didn't understand it was, if it was, you know, what's it called? Icebreaker. Because sometimes I understand people forget. Sometimes people forget, and that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. You know, it's okay to make mistakes, guys. It's okay. I don't know how I'm gonna draw that though, or what I'm gonna draw, you know, for this one. Could draw. What character should I draw? Could try to draw something like that one's kind of funny. Might go and try drawing this. Let's see if I can. You know, I'm well aware that I don't have full amount of time, so that's why I'm gonna try drawing it. And then we're gonna do something like that, and then I'm gonna have on there. It's not gonna look great. Hello, Kay! Welcome back. How have you been? It's great to see you again. And then I'm just trying to create something that's coherent enough to be a drawing that would actually work. You know, it's always so difficult. I'll ask you who you know. Any sudden moves. Let's see here, and how am I gonna draw this one? And it's a little goofy. It's a little goofy. It's a little goofy. It's a little. Oh, goodbye. Thanks for joining. See you next time. Indeed, I played every Thursday, so. Otherwise, I do try to go ahead and stream other days. But I play a variety of games, if you guys didn't know. There it is. It doesn't look great. It's not great. Oh, just turned 2 years. How did you time that out? Did you time that out? Did you set alarm? Did you set alarm for that? That's crazy. It's been 2 years. Just her. Let's see here. What game was I playing even 2 years ago today? I don't know. Notified you? That's very nice. What's your favorite show slash movie? That's tough. That's tough. Movie and shows are completely different, you know? Let's see here. Let's see if I can find any of them. Gonna see if I can find something. So difficult. Nah, I don't want to draw that one. All of them are so difficult to draw. Literally everything. Like how do you draw that? How do you make that? All right, let me see if I can draw. I'm gonna give it a shot. I know I only have half time right now, but you know, it's it's about sending a message, not the drawing itself. You know, and then we're gonna have on there something like that, and we're gonna do something like that, and then I'm gonna do something like that, and then it's gonna look weird now. Might be one of us. There we go. And then I'm gonna have on there something like that, something like that. There you go. I'm gonna have yellow. Ah, it's Simpson. I think. Maybe. I could finish it. It was Invincible. It was Mark from Invincible. That was my attempt. Well, that it tells you when it is exactly 2 years. I find that really cool. What is the scariest monster to you? Well, you want to ban them? You want to ban them? Unbelievable. I didn't think we were going to get trolls this late in the game. Someone want to ban, one of my moderators. That's why I go ahead and do that, in case you're wondering. That's why I have the censorship on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, what would you look like as a robot? I don't even know. Okay. I think that one works out. What am I looking at? I don't even know. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool idea. I think it should work out. Sleep with one eye open. Saitama. I remember this one, yeah. And then I will also be making another game mode. Game mode. And we'll do normal. And I'll do masterpiece. And then we're going to have not a question. Corpse. Animations. And we'll have on there knockoff. Something like that. There you go. And I'll set that to like 3 minutes. Sound good? A little crazy, a little crazy. They're just a little crazy. What? Wait, what do you used to believe as a kid? Oh, that if you ate like a watermelon, it'd grow inside you? Yeah. 24-hour masterpiece, that'd be crazy. I don't know what that one is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Never, never land. Apparently, that's what they say. Your nightmare. So me trying to go ahead and do that. There we go. Let's see here. Taxes! Taxes aren't that big of a nightmare, to be honest. They're not that big of a nightmare. They're not that big of a nightmare, guys. Queso! Well, I don't know. What? I guess they're drawing queso? Question mark? Pretty good queso, though. That's pretty good queso as well. Looks like Masterpiece is winning. Potato! Apparently. Potato! And then, what is your favorite show / movie? I don't know what your favorite... What is this? The Brazil? House? I actually have never watched House. Would you guys recommend it? I tried to draw Mark, and I think I did okay. If I would have been able to actually draw that, you know? I think I did okay in that. What is your favorite animal? Ooh, that's so good! Oh my goodness, look at that horse! A lion. Penguin! I love it. Love the penguin. Great job on that penguin. Great job on that penguin. Love it. Superman versus Pikachu. That's so good. Oh my goodness. I can't draw hands, but that's really creative. That's really creative. That's you know, a Chad Chew, as they say, you know. Obviously. Unbelievable. What? I don't know. On my table? Probably my monitors, I'm guessing. Don't know what that is, but okay. A laptop. A laptop. That makes sense. This stream. The stream. Ford. What? Ford? I don't know if you can just say Ford. That is a Ford. I'm pretty sure that's a Ford. All right, and then let's see here. We're gonna do timer, and we're gonna have on there 5, 10, 15, 15, or random. There you go. Something like that. And I'll set that to like 3 minutes. There you go. You get the vote. I don't know what is. I don't know what that is, but that's really well drawn, Piero. Good job on that. Good job on that. That's a Ford right there. That's a Ford. They just said red car. Why did they say red car? That's literally all they did. Oh my goodness. Minecraft story mode? What do you mean Minecraft story mode? You can't just say Minecraft story mode and expect to get away with it. I honestly don't know what that is. Seal in the room. What? Why are you destroying the bathroom? Why are you destroying the bathroom? What? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know? These are bad, by the way, in case you were wondering. That's why I'm not showing them. That's why I'm not showing them. I can do that. I can choose not to show them, believe it or not. My dog ate the prompt. You didn't know his eyes? That's fine. That's fine. Darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the dog. Hey, I like the dog. Unbelievable. All right, guys, do make sure to vote in that poll if you haven't already. You too could join in. All right, guys, the poll is probably like a minute left in that poll. It's very difficult to say which is which. Hurry, vote, hurry. If anyone else wants to make it in, you too could make it in. You too could. Why would your dog eat the prompt? Unbelievable. Looks like that 15 minutes is the one. Studio! It says nut, in case you were wondering. Hello, Casta. How you doing? Would you like to join in? I can see about you joining if you'd like. Click on that link. Hypothetically. So we are gonna have a masterpiece. Who would have guessed it? Not me. I wouldn't have guessed it. It's right there. All right, we good? 15 minutes did win. All right, does anyone else want to join in? Now is the time. Otherwise, explain masterpiece. You get a bunch of time to draw one drawing. That's it. You just draw one drawing. That's it. That's literally it. Okay? You just get one drawing. That's all you get. That's one drawing. All right. We good? We good? All right. I'm going to start it in 10 for 15 minutes. Indeed. Or, well, hang on. What I could do alternatively, I could also go ahead and do it dynamic. So, however long you guys need. The theme is let's do cartoon characters. So at 15, everyone hit done. You know, that should work. We good to go? I'm going to start it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We good? I'm just going to do, so cartoons. I'm going to try to draw a character from Invincible. That's what I'm going to do. Is everyone in? Right there. That's what I'm going to try doing. Hmm. Let's go! I want to destroy my sweater. Trying to think on how I want to draw it. Hang on, give me a second. I'm trying to find the character right now. There's got to be one that I can draw that, you know, isn't too difficult. All right. Difficult. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot. Since we have a little time. We have a lot of time, you know. Where do I even start, though? No, because I have to do... Because I have to actually measure things out now. That's the biggest issue. And then I'm going to have that going up and over and then over. This is going to be complicated. I can tell you that already. And then, okay. And then, like, right here. And then I'm going to have to make a chin, kind of. Is that going to look right? I hope it does, but I don't think it is going to look right. I think I made that too much. Hang on. Let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. That's one ear. Hello there, Lucy. What's up? What you need? What you need? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Did you find something funny? Did you find something whimsical? Did it give you a chuckle? Maybe. Maybe. There we go. And then I'm gonna connect that up to there. You're watching Doctor Who? How could you, Lucy? How could you? And then I'm gonna have on there, something like that, and then like that. Okay. So far, so good actually. I think so anyway. Know what I mean? If you guys have any clues, by the way, of who I'm drawing, go ahead and say it, because I always like to see when you guys kind of figure it out. I did give you already a hint. All right, there we go. That should be fine now. Okay. We're gonna have on there something like that because we gotta draw the neck muscles. There we go. You don't know? It is not a transformer. It is not a transformer, believe it or not. It is not. There we go. I know you might think it's a transformer, but it is not. We're gonna have on there something like that. Okay. Fucking black and attack. Trying to think if that's how I want to do it. I think that's how I want to do it. And then something like that. There we go. And then we're gonna have on there something like that, and then there we go. And then I'm gonna have on there. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. You don't know? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to know. You don't have to. I'm not just angry, I'm disappointed. All right, and then we're gonna have to go over here, and then up, and then over, and then it goes up. Let's see here. It is, it is. Yep, yeah, you got it. Yeah, you know the character. You know the character. I think I'm doing pretty good though. Personally, I think I'm drawing pretty dang good to be honest. You know? I think it's looking, yeah. I don't know. You know, I expect you to know everything, Lucy. Come on. It's only, you know, it's only everything I'm asking you to know. It's not like it's, you know, I like how that eyebrow has turned out. It's only everything. And then there we go. And then I'm gonna have to do over here. It's not that much. And then we're gonna have to do some like this. And then we're gonna do. There we go. It's up to you if you want to draw the background or not, I suppose. You know? I'm probably not gonna have time for it, so we're gonna have to see on how everything turns out. I mean, for me, it's not that difficult. Um, okay, now is the difficult part though. Now is the tough part. I have to go ahead and grab this because that has to be lighter is the thing. You know, oh, I forgot to do that. There we go. There we go. And then I have to do brown, brown, and then technically, actually, I could just do yellow. Now I think about it. How do you do that kind of glaze? It's my life. I only wanna live forever. You know, I think. There we go. That kind of works, right? There we go. Yeah, that should work. Because I want to make it look like he's wearing glasses. I know they look a little strange, but hey, I tried. Let me go ahead and max that out quickly. And then there we go. And then we're gonna have on there something like that. And then we're gonna have on there yellow. Oh, never gonna live forever. There we go. I think it's pretty good. I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good on this one actually. I just kind of have to draw the shading. There's only about 5 minutes left, by the way. Repeat, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So if you haven't already, you should probably get into coloring. Just let you know. You know? Actually, kind of want that to be a little bit lighter, to be honest. You know, I don't want that heavy, you know? I'm fine with this being that heavy, but I figured it would be fine. And then we're gonna have to do something like that. Anything else I can really do? There we go. Oh, I could do like a little bit underneath him. There we go. Something like that, and then get in my way. And then maybe the nose too. Yeah, the nose. There we go. And then bop bop. See here. And the only other thing I want to actually doodle is that. Maybe. I think I should have made the eyes a little bit more centered. It is! It is! It is Rexplode, exactly. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's fine. You don't have to be great at drawing. Just try your best. That's all I ever ask. I'm glad that you were able to determine that, though. I think you did pretty good on it, though. Stopping me. I'm done. I'm done with mine. You crashed, bruh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you crashed. You. I think it looks pretty good, though. Right? I don't know what else to even draw over there, you know? I could draw a few different things. Like, technically speaking, all I would be drawing is that. You know? I think it looks good. And if anyone else needs to join in, you can just do exclamation point or just there's that, or you can join Discord. We are on Discord. You don't have to join Discord if you don't want to. That's red. What do you mean? That's like dark red. How? That's orange. That's red. Am I colorblind, guys? Am I colorblind? You would tell me if I'm colorblind. You tell me if I'm colorblind, right? Unbelievable. I hope I'm not colorblind. I think it looks decent though. Am I getting a phone call? I'm not. I want to make sure I'm not though. Oh, hang on. My phone is almost dead though. Give me a second. My goodness, guys. There we go. I'm back. It's color. I mean, depends if you're British or not, right? All right, guys, hit the done button. Hit the done button. I need everyone to hit the done button. Come on, hit the done button. I think we only need like one more person to hit the done button. What the? You know? Hello there. Welcome, by the way. I tried to fix it. What do you mean I tried to fix what? Well, you still have a little time to wrap up. You do have a little bit of time to wrap it up. You know? I think I did okay on it. I think I did okay on this. It's not my best drawing, not my worst drawing. I mean it's better than 6 out of 7, right? Let's see here. So I did draw Explosion, you know, from Invincible. I think I did okay on it. I think I did okay on it. Dr. Pepper, hello there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's you drew me. If you want to join in, here's the link right there. You don't have to join in though if you don't want to. All right, Finn and Jake, I love it. It is not Minecraft, I don't think. Yeah, kitty. Look at the kitty. Look at that one. Love it. Oh my goodness. Look at that one. That's so cool. I can never do that kind of line work. That's really good. Great job on that. Let's see here. I like it though. I like it. Why do you want me to skip yours? I tried to draw Mickey Mouse. I understand. Hey, Mickey Mouse is kind of difficult to draw. Why is it half my face? Is it because half my face was showing at one point? That's pretty cute though. I like it. Great job on that one. I like it. All right, great job on it. Hello there, Small. There you go. If you'd like to make it in, you're more than welcome to. There's the thing. Oh, there's another one of me, actually. There's two. Dang, that one's pretty good. I like it. I like it. I like it. The coloring on the face is a little crazy. That goes pretty hard. Look at that. That's great. Great job on that one. I love it. All right. If you guys aren't followed, do consider following, by the way. It helps the stream a ton. Lets me know you're streaming. You get 3 different channel points, all that stuff. He's got, hey, Gumball! Who doesn't like Gumball? I like Gumball. Yes, if you click the link. Click the link to join in. That's right there. Oh, is that, what's his name? Diamond is Unbreakable, right? Shiny Diamond, there it is. Right? That's Shiny Diamond from JoJo. I love it. And then we got, is that a pita? A pita. Nicely done. And then we got Hunter. All right, there you go. We do not have prompt. Okay, the next one I promised to do is animation, so we're gonna start that one. Does anyone else need me to wait? I'm gonna start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. If you didn't make it, I am sorry. So I'm gonna go and do that, and then we're gonna have it be bouncing around. That's the plan. That's the plan. I am paying attention. Also, guys, unfortunately, this is probably gonna be the last one we're gonna end up playing tonight. So if you didn't make it in, I am really sorry. But we are also gonna go ahead and see about, you know, maybe raiding somebody potentially. But I do want to thank you all so much again for joining. So that's why I'm saying if you're not already followed, consider following, because we will be playing some more Jackbox tomorrow, maybe. We're going to play, or we're playing Jackbox tomorrow, but we might play Garticphone tomorrow. So join the raid if you haven't already. And I do want to thank you all so much for being here, especially at the end of the stream. I really do appreciate it. So remember, no cookie eating, by the way. I'm a cook king. Can't allow it. But we'll finish this one offline. And I hope you have a wonderful rest day. Bye-bye, everybody. Raid Shadow Legends. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining, Choco. Thanks for joining. You joined at the end. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Raid Shadow Legends. Another one bites the dust.